and I know people will continue to join us, but in fairness to people who got here on time, I think we should go ahead. So Laura Lundquist, happy to have you back again, and I'll let you do the formal introduction and tell people about this evening.
Sure, absolutely. Thanks so much for having me. So excited to be here. Again, my name is Laura Lundquist. I'm a physiotherapist and the founder here of the Club Z Fitness program at Zoomers Physiotherapy and Health Solutions in Halifax. We're really excited. I'm really excited to do this class with you tonight. It is an all levels class, so it should be accessible for most of us. However, of course, I don't know all of you out there, so if anything doesn't feel safe or appropriate for you to do, please give it a miss. When in doubt, sit it out, and then join back in when it feels okay to do so. In our classes, one of the wonderful things is that we love to be able to see and hear you exercising at home, and for you to see and hear us. So as we're going through, you'll probably hear your name and I'll say, great job, looking good. Oh, drop that shoulder, lift that knee. Don't worry about that. That's how we help make sure that you get the most out of your exercises and stay safe while you're doing it. So come on up. Feel free to take your videos off anonymous black square if you don't mind, or stay in anonymity, that's okay. Come on up. Make sure you've got a little space to move, and let's get walking. Body nice and tall. So we're going to start with a little warm up. Then we'll move through some strength and balance work. And then we'll take it to a stretch at the end. We're going to work for about a half hour. And we're going to have some fun. You'll probably hear some bad jokes. That's the way I roll. All right. Keep it going. That's it. Good to have you here, Erin, Nancy, Kyrene. Excellent. Sheila, Larry, Chris. Amazing. Jerry, good to see ya. All right, stay nice and tall here. I always like when we're doing these walks to have the elbows at 90. See how I've got my arm there? So no spaghetti arms. You want strong arms, strong body, right away. We got to build some heat. It's cool out there tonight. Looks good. All right, keep it going. We're going to stay here for about another 10 seconds, and then we're going to take it to a side tap with a little squeeze of our shoulder blades. All right, so when in doubt, also, you can always come back to a march. So if the steps are throwing you off, just come back to a march. Join in when you're ready. All right, here we go. Side step, step and tap. That's it. Just take it at the pace that works for you. You got it. And then tucking those elbows by your sides, we're just going to pinch the shoulder blades together in the back, just gently, warming up those postural muscles, the anti-computer technology muscles, important for all of us, even when doing virtual fitness. You got it. Keep going here. All right. We've got 20 seconds here. Then we're going to take it to our next move in the warm-up, which is a heel tap forward. Arms are going to press back. All right. Takes a move or two to get into it, so don't worry about that. We're almost there. 5 seconds to go. All right. Heel taps coming forward. Here we go. Tap those heels forward. Body nice and tall. There you go. Excellent. I'll show you what it looks like from the side. So that heel's just coming forward, body staying tall, pushing those arms back behind. Very good. You got it. All right. We've got 5 seconds. Then we're going to take it to a big tap to the side. Here we go. Toe tap out. Big tap out to the side like this. Keeping that chest nice and tall. We're going to get this going. Do this at the timing that works for you. Stick with me, or you can work your own beat. That's all right. Okay, now, keep the legs moving. Here's the trick. Let's bring some arms in. One arm forward, one arm sideways, but don't forget to keep the legs moving. You got it. Doesn't matter to me too much which arm is forward with the leg. If you're working out with somebody else, just make sure there's no black eyes. We don't want any C.A.R.P members getting black eyes during this class. Keep it going. That's it. One arm forward, one arm sideways. Very good. We've got 10 more seconds here. Then we're gonna take it to a march for a moment, and I'm gonna demo the next one. Here we go, bring it back to a march. You stay here, you stay marching. Here's what's coming next. We're gonna do single side jumping jacks, where one toe and the same arm go out, and then they come back and the other side goes. We're gonna march for another 15 seconds. Then we've got jumping jacks coming. You ready? I am. I'm known for saying smiles optional, but highly recommended. This would be a great time for one. Try it on, see how it feels. Let's go. Jumping jacks, single sides. Touch it out to the side. There you go. If you've got a shoulder that doesn't love coming up high, take it forward, just down here, or leave that arm out. You got it. We've got 15 seconds to go. Should be starting to feel a little warmer now. That's it. Nice and easy, soft on those legs. You got it. Very good. All right, back to step and touch from the beginning. That's it. Let's go. Little shoulder blade squeeze. Elbows at 90. I'll show you from the side. That's it. This is your brain break. Here's the next coordination move coming your way. You stay here. I'm showing you the next one. This is what it's going to look like. Toe tap is going to be backward. Same arm comes forward. All right? So we're going to stay here for another 15 seconds. Then I call it the skier. Toe tap back. Same arm comes forward. We got 5 seconds. And we're taking it skiing. Ready? 2, 1. Let's go. Tap, tap, tap. Again, work at your own time here. Whatever pace works for you. Keep it going. That's it. We've got 15 seconds left of the skiers. Very good. Keep it going. 5 seconds. Excellent. All right, back to me. Back to a march just for a moment. And then we're going to take it to a high knee in 10 seconds. So the high knee is like a march, but we're just going to bring the knee a little bit higher without collapsing through the body. So come with me now. Knee up just to hip height, but body stays nice and tall. That's it. Keeping that chest nice and high, belly muscles on. Try out another smile. See how it feels. Burn an extra half a calorie during this. Why not, right? Here we go. Butt kicks is our last piece of the warm-up. In 3, 2, 1, reverse the leg. So heel comes up towards the bum. Body stays nice and tall. That's it. You got it. As you do this, try to limit your side-to-side move. Try to stay nice and still, just changing the supporting leg. You got it. 10 seconds. Keep it going. Little pull through the thigh, little activation in the back of the hamstring. 2, 1, good. Take it back to a march. Bring those arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bring some oxygen in to get ready for these exercises. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, that's so good. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. All right. Shake that out a little bit. Grab a quick drink if you like. And we're going to start into our first series of the day. So we're going to do a set of 3 exercises, and we're going to go through and do those exercises 2 times. Okay? I'm going to lead you through it, do it with you. We are going to start with the chair. So you're going to come. This was the exercise foretold to you as the Laura. All right, so you're going to sit nice and tall towards the middle to front of your chair. All right. Technique here is really, really important to stay safe and comfortable. So I want you to check that your toes are pointed forward, knees are in line with your toes, and your knees are about 2 fists apart. Okay, so just measure with your own 2 fists. Once you're sure that you're in the right position, you can take your arms up, ideally up on your chest here. If you need to push a little for a little extra boost out of the chair, that's okay too. All right, here we go. We're going to stand up and sit down as many times as you can comfortably, reasonably do in the next 30 seconds. Let's go. Very good. Now this exercise I love, 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 love because it strengthens our thighs, our glutes, all the muscles we need for walking, for stairs, for getting out of the car, for getting up after we clean something out of the bottom cupboard, for instance. Keep going. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Complimentary stand up. You're welcome. Come on over to the side of your chair or behind your chair. Now we're going to move into balance. So this one, I'll turn my chair to the side so that you can see me, but you may choose to be facing your chair or counter like this. We're going to do a one-leg stand. Harder than it seems. Belly muscles on. We're going to stand on the left leg first. Belly on. Left knee is soft. Lift that right leg. If you can, take your hands to your hips. And let's try to hold for 10. 9. Take a balance check with your toe anytime you need it. 7. These are physio seconds. 5, 4. Chest nice and tall. Beautiful work. 2. Great job, Nancy. Good. And come down. Quick little step on the spot. Right leg. We got 2 legs. Got to work them both. Body tall. Belly on. Squeeze those glutes. Hands on hips. Lift that left leg up. Let's balance on the right. Woo! You got it. That's it. Try to keep your chest nice and high. Great work there, Erin. Kyrene, excellent. Awesome, Judy. 3, 2, 1, and down. Very good. Staying where you are now, we're going to work the lower leg here in the calf. So we're going to come up onto the toes. For sure, you can hold something here, should hold something here for stability, okay? Body nice and tall, knees are straight. Belly muscles always just gently engaged to control through the core. And then we're going to go up onto the ball of the foot, feeling it work in the calf. Then let the heel just touch the floor and come back up. I like to say if there was a spider there, you would pin him by his leg, but you wouldn't kill him. All right, come on down. That makes me sound like a spider lover. I am not, but I do love exercises done correctly. There we go. Good. Tap that heel down. Lift up. Body nice and tall here. Great job, Jerry. Good. Keep it going. That's it. We're going to do 2 more. Heels down. Lift up. Feel that working in the calf. Good. Heels down. Come back up. Hold there. All right. Back to face me. We're going to just step on the spot here for 30 seconds. This is also a good time if you want to grab a drink. Grab a drink. When we get to the other end of this 30 seconds, we are headed back to the top, which is starting with the Laura in your chair in the sit to stand. All right, looking good. Remember, listen to your body. We want to work hard here, but we want to be reasonable. None of this should be painful. Just fun, hard work. All right, come on back to the chair. Have a seat. Let's get lined up. Feet and knees pointed forward. Knees 2 fists apart. Arms across the chest. We got 30 seconds of work ahead of us. Let's do it. Up and down. Great work. Using those thighs and glutes. Very good. May feel a little tougher this go round. Maybe a little easier now that you're feeling confident with the technique. Just depends. Keep it going. Looks good. Make sure those knees are staying apart. We've got 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Last one. Complimentary stand. Oh, if I didn't catch a few of you, I didn't catch there. You knew what was coming. All right, come on over to your chair. To the side or behind it, we've got our one-leg stand. Hands on hips if you can, on the surface if you need to for safety. Left leg standing, left knee soft, belly on. Fire up those glutes. Lift that right leg up. We got it. 10 seconds. If you're really enjoying this music, you could groove to the beat. Makes it harder. I come by my dance moves naturally. I see that you're all wowed with them. Fantastic. Good. All right, step down, switch over, little step on the spot. Right leg, body tall, belly on. Fire up those right glutes. Lift that left leg. You got it. If you want a real challenge with this, add a little head turn. Shocking how much harder that makes this exercise. Very good. 3. Fight for it. 2. And 1. Very good. All right, step down. Grab your stabilizing surface, body tall. We've got calf raises. Lifting those heels up. Wonderful. Remember, tap the heel. Come right back up, keeping those knees straight. Think about where you feel the pressure here on your foot. Tap the heel, come back up. Make sure you feel good pressure underneath your big toe, not underneath your pinky. Come back down. Lift again. You got it. And down. And up. Awesome, we're gonna do 2 more. Heels touch. And lift. Body nice and tall, core muscles on. Heels touch. And lift. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, grab a drink. Then we're gonna head into round 2. Optional dance interlude, your choice. All right, exercise round number 2. We are going to start with what I call the standing bird dog. So watch me. We're going to take one leg back and the opposite arm is going to come up. And then we switch to the other side. All right, I always want you in this one to have one hand holding so that you're sure you keep your body square. We don't want to get into twisting. There's no salsa in this move. Stable core, arm and leg moving. Okay, let's line it up. Right arm, left leg. Take it back. Switch it up. Take the left arm up, right leg back. That's it. And come down and up on the other side. It's okay to let your body tilt just a little here so you don't feel any pressure in the back. Switch sides. You got it. And again. Switch. And one more on the other side. Take it up, hold. Wonderful. Back to me. Staying again behind or beside your stabilizing surface. We're going to take it into a different balance pose now. Bring that right leg in front of the left as though you are going on a tightrope. Both feet planted flat on the ground. Knees are just soft here, so we don't want to be on straight knees. Soft knees, body tall. If you can take your hand off the chair counter, that's great. But you got to be safe here. Body tall. We're holding here for 10. If this is easy, add those head turns slowly. If this feels like enough of a challenge as it is, stay here. Wonderful. 3, 2, 1. Step back. Now we're going to take, got 2 sides, got to do both. Take that left leg forward. Balance there on the 2. Knees are soft, body tall. Hands to sides. A little more challenge would be hands on hips because then you can't use those arms. There's a reason those tightrope walkers use those giant poles. You got it. Add those head turns if you like. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Great. All right, shake that out a little bit. Last move in this round. We've got side leg raises. Now for you, I want you to stand behind your chair so you can work to either side. For me, I'm going to hold behind me so that you can see me, okay? But you're going to hold your chair in front. Body tall, standing nice and strongly on that left leg. Let's take the right leg just to the side slightly, not far here. And you want it to go a little bit behind you so that you feel it work in the back pocket zone of your buttock. Bring that right leg back in. Take it out. Hold for 2, 1, and back in. That's it. Just small moves here. Feeling it work in the back pocket zone of both legs. Body nice and tall. I sometimes refer to this as the beginning of the Jane Fonda Buns of Steel workout. Some of you may or may not have experienced the electric blue spandex of the 80s. And perhaps those video workouts from home. We've come a long way since then, but some of the exercises, you just can't beat them. Very good. Let's switch sides now. Stand on the right leg. Left leg moves. Here we go. Out to the side, slightly back, body tall. Wonderful. Take it in, take it back out. You got it. Keep going here. Good. We've got 2 more to do. Wonderful. All right, back to me. We're going to do our step and touch. Step and touch for 30 seconds or water break. This is our little active recovery. Pump that blood through the muscles, help them loosen up a little bit. Get a little bit of cardio if you like. If you really would like some more cardio, take those arms up overhead. That'll pump your heart a little more. Your choice. That's it. We've got 15 seconds to go here. Then we're headed back to the beginning of that set, which, if you'll recall, is that standing bird dog behind the chair, one arm and the opposite leg lifting at the same time. All right, standing bird dog in 3, 2, 1. Let's line it up at your chair. Right arm, left leg. Then switch. That's it. Shoulders and hips square to your chair or to your screen. You got it. Halfway there. That's it. Great work there, Aaron. That looks wonderful. Suzanne, excellent. Judy, Jerry, Janet. I got lots of jizz out there. Good. 5 more seconds here. Wonderful. All right, back to me. Tandem stance. Hands on hips if you can. Take that right leg forward. Get on the rope or the beam. Soften those knees. Body tall. Belly on. Smile, again, optional. Highly recommended. Keep holding here. Add those turns if you like. Woo! It is a challenge. All right, now see if you've got the space. Do a 1-step change. So step your other leg forward and get right into that tandem stance again. And then hold there. Knees soft, belly tall, body tall, belly on. Belly could kind of be tall, but not really. That's it, keep holding. Add those head turns if you like. We've got 5 seconds. Awesome. All right, come behind your chair. Again, I'm gonna hold behind me. You're gonna hold in front. We're gonna do right leg lifts first. Nice and tall on that left leg. Right leg out to the side. And in. That's it. Take it out. Only about 12 to 18 inches here, so it shouldn't be far. You could peek down and make sure you're not going far between those heels. That's it. 2 more. Looking good there, Larry, Sue. Great work, Kyrene. All right, take that right leg down. Switch it up. Left leg is lifting. Body stays tall. You got it. Excellent. 10 more seconds here. Probably enough for 3 more. There's 1. Let's take it out. 2. Last one. 3. Excellent. Take it down. March it on the spot here. We're going to take, again, a 20-second brain break, water break, your choice. And we're going to do 2 more quick exercises and then head into a stretch. And then I'm happy to take your questions and chat about all things fitness. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Come on back behind your chair. This is a close second to the Laura in terms of my favorites. This is the crouch and hold. So we're going to sit back a little like we're sitting on a stool. Hips are back. Weight is in your heels here, so you feel it working in the thighs and in the glutes. Hands can be holding or hands can be above. Oh, we're just holding. We're just hanging out, having fun. Why not? 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to stand up, squeezing the glutes, but then we drop back down right away. Go back. Build some heat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Take it back down. Last one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Face me. We're going to do a little cardio blast here. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. So use your right leg to take a first step forward, left leg meets it, then right leg goes back, left leg meets it. If you feel like you're not going anywhere, you're doing it perfectly. That's the whole idea. And you can work that at whatever speed works for you. Arms just relaxed at your side here. 1, 2 forward, 1, 2 backward. That's it. That's it. Now I'm going first with my right leg. If you're working with me and on your right leg too, in a moment, I'm going to tell you to switch leaders. Here we go. All right, let's make the switch. Left leg leads. That's it. You got it. If you're feeling like amping it up a notch, you could take it at this kind of speed, or you can take it at this speed. Roll where it feels right to you. You got it. We got 10 more seconds. Excellent job. Then we've got 3 more crouch and holds, and then we'll take it to our cool down. All right, let's go. Back to the chair. 3 of these, 10 seconds each. Get lined up. Lead with the hips. Sit and hold. You can dance those arms if you like. Your choice. Awesome. All right, squeeze those thighs and glutes. Come up. Quick pressure release, and then we take it back down right away. Good thing I've got a clock here, or I might keep us here a little longer. I promise I'm watching. It'll be 10 seconds. They might be physio seconds, but they'll be seconds. All right, come on up. Take it down one more time. Last one, last bit of work. Then we head to a little cool down and a stretch and a longer water break. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. March it on the spot. Excellent job. So you should be feeling some work in those thighs, in those glutes, in your calves, in your core. A little bit through those shoulders, postural muscles too. 15 seconds here, then we're going to take it to that side tap with the shoulder blade squeeze. And then we'll stretch it out. All right. 3, 2, 1. Tap and row. Remember back at the beginning when this felt like a challenge? Imagine that. Think of what you've accomplished since then. You got it. All right, 15 more seconds here. Great work. As we finish up here, we're going to come behind the chair to start. Do a couple of stretches. Always helpful at the end of a workout, so just bring that back to a march. Always helpful at the end of a workout to do a little bit of cardio like that to sort of flush the muscles with blood. That helps bring oxygen to the muscles, helps you feel better tomorrow, not feel so tight and stiff after a workout. And then it's also helpful to do some stretching. So we're going to go through a couple basic ones now. First one, coming behind the chair. We're going to step, hands are going to be on the chair. We're going to step that right leg back. Left knee is going to be bent in the front. Body's pretty tall here. Check that your toes are all pointed forward. That back leg is going to tend to want to point out to the side. We want it to point straight ahead. Keeping your shoulders and hips, pelvis pointed square to your chair or counter. Should feel this stretching just below the knee in the back of the leg. And breathe. Wonderful. All right, step that leg up. Let's take the left leg back. So right knee should be bent here, body tall, toes pointed forward. You got it. If you feel any pressure in your back here, let your body come forward just a little. I would always encourage nice upright positioning, but sometimes if our hips are a bit tight and we're trying to stretch the calf, then we need to let our body come forward a little so that we can stretch the calf without feeling it in the back. Looks good. All right, bring that left leg forward. Now, we're going to take the right leg back. Similar look in this stretch, but instead of keeping the heel down, I want you to lift that back heel and push your hips forward just a little so that you feel it stretch at the front of the right hip. If you have your right leg back, Should be feeling it in the front pocket zone of the right leg. Good. Give me a thumbs up if you're feeling that in the right spot. We got it? Yes. If you've not got it, try to think about tucking your bum under just a little. And that should help you get there. Excellent. Do keep a handle on something though. Sometimes there is a little trickery to this at first. Sorting it out. Very good. Bring that right foot forward. Let's take the left leg back. Same thing here. Make sure shoulders and hips are square. Lift that back heel. And then just little tiny pelvic tilt to tuck your, like you've got a tail and you're tucking it between your legs, just gently. That'll help you get at that front pocket zone. Good. Looking good. Body tall. It's also okay to smile during stretching, little known fact, but possible and okay. Totally safe, 100% safe. Good. I promised there would be cheesy jokes. They're my specialty. Keep holding. Very good. All right, come on up. Excellent. Now, I want you to try sitting in your chair. We're going to do something for the hamstring here, for the back of the leg. We're going to take that. So I'm sitting nice and tall, taking my right leg forward, and I'm sitting towards the front of my chair. Obviously not far enough that the chair is going to tilt, but towards the front. Body nice and tall, belly on. And then here's the key. We're going to tip forward from the hip. You shouldn't need to go far to feel that stretch in the back of the thigh. Right? People feeling that? Keep your chest high here. Good. Yes, I'm seeing the nod of the hamstring stretch. Ooh, yep, there it is. Right? Biggest mistake I see with this is that people are trying to touch their toe, and that doesn't actually stretch the hamstring muscle. It's a measure of flexibility, but it doesn't stretch the hamstring muscle. And if we have any concerns with bone density, that sort of big forward bend is not something that we want to do when we're trying to be protective of our spines. Let's bring that right leg back up. We're going to do it left side, 2 legs. Left leg straight. Reassess your position, body nice and tall. Tilt from the hip. Just letting the toe be relaxed. You don't need to feel like you're pulling the toe up. Just let the foot sit where it wants to. And again, you should feel that pretty quickly in the back of that thigh. You can even support yourself with your hands on the bent knee. That takes a bit of the stress off the back and the core muscles. Wonderful. Excellent. All right, come on up. Facing me, we're going to do 3 big breaths to finish it off. Get in as much oxygen as you can. Inhale. Exhale. Then we're going to do one of my favorite Tai Chi moves. You're going to inhale, take it up, scoop up all the good energy that you just created. Exhale, press it down through the center. Store it for later so you've got it when you need it. Let's do one more of those. Inhale. Exhale, press it down, store it for later. It's all yours. You did it. Thank you for joining me. I hope you really enjoyed that class. I'm going to switch my view over now so that I can have a closer look at you and you can have a closer look at me. And I'm happy to answer any questions you've got. I'll turn my music off. Come on over. There we go. Ooh, there's nothing like workout hair.
Yeah. Wonderful. I'm out of breath just watching.
Bill, next time I'm going to insist your participation, just saying.
I can't do my work here and do that. But when Esther watches the recording, then I will do it with her. How's that?
Okay,
and
I
we
accept.
should mention to everyone that this will be, it has been recorded. And in a couple of days, we'll have it up on our website and a link to it on our Facebook page too. So everyone can see it again and share it with their friends.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And again, I'll tell you just a little bit about our program here. So this was an all levels class, obviously, because we don't know each of you out there, but we have through our Club Z Fitness program, it is a online fitness program led by physiotherapists, specifically developed for adults 50 and up. We've got different levels of classes. We offer both live classes like you experienced tonight, as well as an online digital recorded library of full-length classes. And Bill's going to email out to you later tonight a special promo code that's valid for the next couple of days. If you want to give it a try with us and get moving this winter, stay moving. It'll give you a $50 credit towards your first payment for your membership with us. And he'll link you to the website that gives you all the different membership options. We've got lots of different levels depending on what you're looking for. And we're always happy to answer questions. I can certainly answer some here. Also happy to answer by email or by phone if you're not sure what's right for you, but you're interested in getting started.
We have a question
ahead,
about
Bill.
what the Facebook page is. You just go to your Facebook and in the query section, put C.A.R.P Nova Scotia, and you'll find us right there.
Perfect. Anybody have any questions? You can pop it in the chat if you like, or you can just unmute. Great. I see a couple of questions here in the chat, so I'm going to just go through that. And again, you can feel free to pop your questions in there or just unmute. So Sheila, glad you had a good end to your workday. Nothing like a little movement to boost our energy. There is a question around wearing a knee brace with exercise. And so the answer to whether or not that's appropriate is pretty individual, but generally speaking, with a knee brace, if it helps you move more comfortably, then there's no downside in having it on when you exercise. If you can move comfortably without it, then it's really just a personal choice, but also something you can work together with your healthcare provider, your physiotherapist with to make the right decisions there for you. A question about whether or not we have kickboxing or boxing type classes. Not specifically, although I was saying early just before we were actually sort of officially got started, we do occasionally throw some boxing in there, but our classes are really designed, like you experienced tonight, to help build strength, balance, and stability. So many of us have good habits with regard to a walking program, or at least try to get out and get that kind of cardiovascular or heart and lung exercise as regularly as we can. And there's a component of that in the classes that we do here, but the real trick is that a lot of us are not doing the strength and balance work that is recommended. The Canadian guidelines recommend everybody do full body strengthening twice a week, because walking and cycling, wonderful as those activities are, aren't enough to maintain our strength and balance. They're good for heart and lungs. They're not enough to maintain our muscles and our stability. We need to do other work, which is where the Club Z program really fits in to what people need. And a question here about personal training. So we don't do personal training per se, although our physiotherapists are all very active rehab based. So the vast majority of my physiotherapy intervention with people here at Zoomers is using exercise as the thing that we're helping people with. And then often we meet people one-on-one that way, get you started on what's working, and then we see a lot of people who transition into our fitness programs because then they've got a better sense of what works for them and what's appropriate, and we can help guide you through that process. Great. Any other questions? Thank you so much for joining me. It was a pleasure to have so many of you on and to have many of you with your cameras on. It's so much fun to see everybody out there moving and grooving. We change our music selection regularly, so if you weren't a fan of tonight's music, don't panic. And we take requests.
Well, thank you, Laura, and I know that was very much appreciated today. And please watch your email for the offer from Laura. It'll be out shortly after 8 o'clock. If for some reason by tomorrow morning you don't get the email about the special, send me an email and I'll send it to you. My email is simply vangorder@carp.ca. Easy to find. And thank you to everyone who joined tonight. Thank you, Laura. We look forward to inviting you all to our next C.A.R.P Nova Scotia webinar. Well, one more question I see here. Maybe we can take it, Laura. I understand the need for balance training and strength work, especially for the ladies. Amen. Well,
Absolutely. And it really is I mean, I could go on, and I won't. Bill knows that about me. I can go on, especially when it comes to strength and balance and mobility. And, you know what, you can almost see behind me there, how can I, there we go. The words that we live by here are live the life you love, right? And so we really believe that that is within everyone's power to do, but sometimes we need to do a little bit of homework in order to be able to do the things that we want to do, right? And that's where strength, balance, and mobility work really does play into our success in being able to enjoy all the things in life that we love.
Great. Well, thank you all very much once again, and we